Monday blues? Ivanka Trump fails to raise a smile as she shows off her legs in a $35 mini dress while heading to the office, amid reports of mounting tension between her and her father. Ivanka Trump showed off her long legs in a flirty frock as she headed to work on Monday morning, looking well-rested despite attending the Ford's Theater Gala the night before. The 35-year-old first daughter stepped out of her Washington, D.C. home in a sleeveless black calla lily-printed dress from Victoria Beckham's Target collaboration, a steal at just $35. Although scattered thunderstorms were in the forecast for the area, Ivanka looked ready for summer in her breezy mini dress, which she accessorized with a pair of lace-up stilettos and a simple black handbag, both from her own eponymous fashion label. The mother of three left her hair in loose waves around her shoulders, and she sported a crossbody satchel that hung from her shoulder. When she left the front door of her home, Ivanka shielded her eyes with black-framed sunglasses and looked away from the photographers standing outside her residence. Ivanka is known to flash a smile or two for the cameras when she steps out of her house, but on Monday morning the first daughter looked solemn as she headed to work. The first daughter may be plagued by underlying stress now that her father, President Donald Trump, has pulled the U.S. out of the Paris Accord, a move which went against her and her husband Jared Kushner's advice. Ivanka and her husband were noticeably absent from the Rose Garden last Thursday when her father made the announcement that he would be withdrawing from the climate treaty, making the U.S. one of only 3 countries not to be involved in the agreement, along with Syria and Nicaragua. Ivanka was absent from the White House on Wednesday and Thursday of last week as she and her family were celebrating the Jewish festival of Shavuot. Although she missed her father's announcement, sparking rumors of fighting between the two, Ivanka was back in the White House the following day to watch Trump sign 2 bills boosting government support for law enforcement first responders. Although Ivanka once again failed to raise a smile when she headed to work on Monday, Jared mustered up a small grin as he stepped out in a navy suit and maroon tie. The night before, the couple attended a reception hosted by her father and her stepmother Melania before heading to the Ford's Theater Gala. Ivanka looked regal coming out of her home hand in hand with her husband Jared on Sunday as they headed to the gala for their first social gathering in the capital. The first daughter sported a deep red, long-sleeved gown with a lace bows despite the soaring D.C. temperatures, which reached 87 degrees on Sunday. Despite tensions in Washington, Ivanka looked lovely. The $5,500 J. Mendel gown, which featured black lace detailing on the shoulders and at the waist. She also added a bit of sparkle to her elegant ensemble by adding a silver clutch, glittering earrings, and silver block-heeled sandals. Jared walked alongside his wife wearing a charcoal gray tuxedo as the pair got in their car to head to the annual gala in the nation's capital. The black tie event raises money for Ford's Theater, the historic venue where President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. Jared seemed to be looking forward to his night as he beamed at his wife while walking her to the car on the way to the event, despite being dogged in recent days by a spate of news reports about his alleged contacts with Russian officials during the Trump transition. The reception was the President Trump's first big outing amid the city's social and philanthropic crowd and marks the return of a tradition dating back to the Carter administration, so he and Melania made sure to dress for the occasion. The First Lady wore a light pink floor-length dress that was sure to turn heads due to its silky and shimmery fabric. She paired the ensemble with minimal jewelry and matching rose-colored pumps. Meanwhile, the president donned a traditional and customary black tuxedo. Trump and Melania also looked notably solemn as they got into their car to head to the gala, despite the festive occasion. Speaking at the event, President Trump said he will do whatever is necessary to protect the United States from a vile enemy that he says has waged war on innocents for too long, vowing, "This bloodshed must end, this bloodshed will end." Trump commented on the vehicle and knife attack that killed at least 7 people in London at the conclusion of a fundraiser for Ford's Theater, scene of one of the most famous acts of bloodshed in American history, the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln.